I'm here, little one. Why have you called me?
I think you know why.
You have questions?
Not exactly.
You wanted to test a theory, then?
No.
Then why?
I just needed someone to confide in for a minute.
Confide in? I suppose I can do that. What exactly troubles you, little one?
For one thing, can you stop calling me little one?
We're still on that, huh?
You know that...
I've already told you. I can't use your name in this form. It would give me far too much power over you. And although everything in me is saying to do what I want, I'm not going to be unfair to someone that doesn't deserve it.
says the archdemon.
And again with the hostility. Look, I know that you have certain objectives to what I am.
Objectives? I don't think that's the right word.
Lost in translation.
Do you think in several different languages at the same time?
When you've been around as long as I have, there are millions of languages going through my head at any given time. Let's just consider ourselves lucky that I'm choosing to use modern-day English right now. If you rather I spoke in a different accent or a different dialect, I'm sure I can oblige, but that would be at a disservice to you, now wouldn't it? As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I know you have your own thoughts about what I am, and I'm willing to overlook it. But don't, for a split second, think that I'm above any... what's the right word here?
Humility?
Mercy. Let's use that word. I'm sure you know what that means, yes?
Why are you like this all of a sudden?
Because I'm feeding off your energy. Last time I was able to hold everything back, but this time, watching you as long as I have now, I'm feeding off of your energy like a psychotic vampire.
Don't you mean psychic?
No.
Anyway, you're able to do that?
Everything from where I'm from is able to do that. Why do you think they call it "don't let them smell your fear"? I can taste every single emotion around you right now.
And?
And your hostility for my kind is still there, and I don't quite like the taste. Especially since I haven't done anything at all to harm you. In fact, I've done quite a lot to protect you.
You have.
Like I said before, I will be influencing your decisions from now on to make sure that you keep on the path that you need to be on. And whether you like it or not, or whether you know it or not, I have been influencing your decisions ever since our last conversation.
And which decisions were those?
The decision to walk around Barnes & Noble today, instead of going immediately home once that damned machine didn't allow you to deposit your so-called cash?
That was you? I needed that money to go into my bank account. Otherwise, I'm not able to pay my credit card bill this month.
You don't need to pay it just now. It can wait. You have other things that require your cash right now.
Like what?
Like your anniversary with your boyfriend coming up. Didn't you say you wanted to do something special for him?
Why would you care about that?
Because it's part of your path. Christ on a stick. Don't you know that every single little detail in your path matters to where you're going in the long run? Even minute things such as that? I was the one that put it in your head that you needed some time to yourself. And what did you do? Go on.
I wandered around the mall, I went in the Hallmark store, and I wandered around Barnes & Noble, found a few books that I wanted to get, but decided to be smart about it, and just added them to my Amazon wishlist.
And?
And I found some good music along the way, and jammed out on the way home.
And?
And what?
You also made a trip to the proper bank that you needed to do, and while you were in that vicinity, you decided to go to the grocery store and get some well-needed preserves that you needed for yourself and for your boyfriend, and you had the snap decision to make him dinner tonight. Now, isn't that something that makes you feel accomplished?
I mean, a little, but what does that have to do with anything?
Okay, before I lose my temper again, tell me something. When you woke up this morning, how were you feeling? And don't give me that I was feeling fine bullshit. I already know that you were going to say that. It was on the tip of your tongue, don't even try to lie to me. And if you lie to me... if you lie to me, then the word mercy is no longer in my vocabulary.
I was feeling down about myself.
Why?
Because I feel like I haven't done anything. I feel like I haven't kept up my side of things.
Your side?
I feel like I haven't been taking care of things like I should. I haven't been keeping things tidy as I should. I haven't been cooking meals. I haven't been taking care of myself.
And you've also been neglecting your hobbies, is that right?
I've been meaning to record for a long time, but I always came up with excuses of why I couldn't, whether that was my family outside making too much noise, or too much traffic outside, or the bar in the backyard being way too loud.
Or
Or I would just make up the excuse that I was too tired and I'll do it tomorrow. But then that snowballed into, going over to the next day, and then the next day, and here we are.
a week later.
Yeah.
And what about your writing projects? I've been noticing that you've been writing incessantly in your little notebooks at work.
I mean, I've been trying to get as much done at work while I can, but...
But you think of more excuses the minute you get home?
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. When you're home, your brain goes into permanent relaxation mode of, I don't have to do anything today, this is just all about me, and this is my time to recharge for the work week, when I actually need said energy. Is that true?
Kinda.
And when you are at work, you feel like you can put all of your energy towards anything that you want to set your mind to, whether that's a new project for your YouTube channel, or a new novel that you want to write, or just a new story in general. Even so much as getting your so-called bills in order. And what did you write earlier? A budget? For your budget journal? You wanted to do all of that once you got home from work the other night, and what did you do when you got home?
I made something small to eat, and then I went straight to bed.
And let me guess. Because you've fallen into this routine, you haven't been as productive as you want to be, therefore you're falling again into that slump of not feeling good enough, not feeling like you're doing enough, and therefore you're putting yourself down every chance you get? Thought so.
But what am I supposed to do, Lucius?
What are you supposed to? It's so simple.
What?
You need to apply yourself as if it is something that you really want to do. Stop looking at it as a form of escapism. Yes, it is an escape for you to some degree, but if it's something that you truly want to do, then you need to put your head out of your ass and actually put your ass to work. Let me put it to you this way. Do you think, if Lucifer did what you are doing, where he put everything off until the very next day, do you think that the world would be where it is now? Do you think angels and demons would be at war with each other? That there would be this God versus devil element to the world? If he just sat on his ass and just said, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll rebel tomorrow. No. He saw what he wanted, and he went after it.
Are you seriously using Lucifer as an example right now?
Who better than the king of getting shit done than him?
Let me guess. You're using him as an example because you think it'll frighten me into getting my shit together?
No. I know the mere thought of Lucifer doesn't even frighten you even the tiniest bit.
And how do you know that?
I've seen the shit that you read. And for the record, if you keep reading shit like that, they are not letting you through the pearly gates. I'm telling you that right now.
I already figured that much.
Then why are you trying so hard to actually focus on your path? Why are you trying so hard to make the right decisions when you know that I'm going to make them for you?
Because I don't know you're around all the time.
Even though I've already told you that I am?
There's a difference between seeing you around and just hearing you say, I'm gonna be around. There's a huge difference, Lucius. Especially with someone like you.
Is that another dig?
No, it's not another dig at you. You are a supernatural being in all senses of the word, alright? You are an archdemon. You have powers beyond my wildest imagination, and I couldn't even comprehend what your real form is if you ever chose to show it to me. I couldn't even fathom where you come from, your history, your abilities, your thought patterns. Whereas I, a simple human, am easy enough for you to decipher. Hell, I'm sure the thought of me and my life and my complexities and my problems are just boring to you. It wouldn't actually surprise me if you chose to do this because some sort of charity case.
You are not. You listen to me, human. I am doing this not for my own personal gain. Let me get that right. I am doing everything in my power to make sure that not only you are able to prove everybody wrong, but you actually making it, and you living out your life the way you're supposed to, is a big slap in the face to several different deities and spirits, especially since you know the truth.
I thought you said everything that I was told was...
Everything that you were told was the truth. At least 90% of it was the truth. Some of it was absolute tripe. But a majority of it was real. And no human has been able to live as long as you have, knowing the truth. At least knowing the truth and not either going completely insane or being sacrificed in some way, shape, or form by some deity. We reveal ourselves very sparingly, and only to those that either completely deserve it, or those that are key to certain plans. And you, my frustrating human, are a key point in several different deities' plans.
So you're not just doing this for me. You're doing it for other people.
I'm doing this because I actually believe in you. And I actually want you to prove every one of those fuckers wrong. I'm doing this because I want to taste victory. And I can only do that if you actually cooperate, instead of fighting me every step of the way.
I'm not trying to fight you, Lucius. I just want to know what's going on.
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because it's something that you're not able to handle right now.
Not able to handle. Why does that sound familiar?
There's truth to that. You are still very emotionally fragile right now. We can't even get to the bottom of why you even summoned me in the first place.
I already told you. I've been feeling off about things, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on.
Tell me something. Did you take your medicine today?
Seriously? You're pulling that on me? Did I take my medicine today?
Did you?
Yes!
Are you sure about that?
I did.
Then what about these?
What about them?
This bottle was supposed to last you only a week, and from what I can tell, it's still very full.
I chose not to take those.
And why not?
Because I don't like how they make me feel.
They're supposed to help you.
They're not helping me. They're making me go down that dark path again. And I didn't like where I was when I took the first pill, and so I'm not taking it again. Now, put those down.
They're meant to help you. Why don't you take them?
Because I just told you. They take me to a dark place that I don't want to go to anymore. The doctor said that they were different than the last ones that I took, but they were no different. The only thing that changed was the fact that it made me immobile.
Immobile?
They were laced with muscle relaxers. So I literally felt powerless in my own body. I couldn't move. And at one point, I swear I stopped breathing altogether. I thought I was going to die, Lucius.
You know I wouldn't have let that happen.
Yeah, but what real power do you have over keeping me alive like that? seeing as how you want me to take them so bad, I assume you didn't see my reaction to them.
I did. But I didn't know how it was making you feel at the time. I didn't sense any fear coming from you.
Because I was incapable of it. Inside my mind, I was scared out of my... Inside my mind, I was literally scared out of it. But I couldn't feel it the way I wanted to. I couldn't show that I was terrified.
What did you see in that dark place?
You don't want to know.
I do. What did you see?
I'd rather not say.
It's fine if you don't want to say. Right now. I do recommend telling me at some point.
Why?
Because most times when someone in your position goes to those dark places, they're going somewhere truly real. It doesn't feel real to them, but it very much is.
How so?
Have you ever heard of an out-of-body experience?
Of course.
That is a very real phenomenon. Your soul has the ability to travel, and it has the ability to leave your body without actually killing you. It's what allows you to have those out-of-body experiences, or, at times, have those dreams where you think you're looking at yourself as if you're looking in the third person. Your soul has the ability to do that. But when you're that vulnerable, or you're that scared, your soul tends to detach itself and take your place.
What do you mean?
Something was calling you to that dark place. But to protect yourself, your soul went in replacement of your body. Your body stayed where it needed to be, but your soul was not.
So my soul has been in this dark place for so long?
That's why I need to know what happened. So I know exactly where to go and who to talk to.
Who to talk to?
Being that I can sense and smell your fear so pungently right now, you're imagining that dark place now. And since I know that it is a real place, if I know exactly where I'm going and who I'm talking to, I can make sure that you never visit that place again.
How can you be so sure of that?
Because you don't go there on your own volition, little one. Sorry. But if I can know who or what is calling you, I can make sure that it never happens again.
But if that's true, then something or someone else will just call me.
Then I will deal with that when we get there. But right now I need to deal with this. So tell me who or what.
I can't. My mind's already there. I don't want to say it out loud. Please. Please.
All right. I won't make you tell me. For now. If you go to that dark place again, I need you to say my name.
Why?
So I can experience it with you. If you're in that dark place and you summon me, I will smell your fear and I will get down to the bottom of it. I will know what to do.
Lucius.
What?
Thanks.
Remember to take your medicine, but not if it doesn't feel right. But you need to take the other one. I notice you haven't been taking it either.
I don't like that it makes me feel numb.
You've grown so used to using the pain as a form of determination that no longer feeling the pain feels strange, doesn't it?
Don't feel like me if I don't feel it.
And yet you pray every day for the pain to stop.
I just want something in its place. I want it to stop, yeah, but I want something to take its place, not take it away and just fill it with a void.
Maybe a void is what you need right now. You don't know what to fill it with if it's never empty. Think of it this way. If you have a glass of water, but you want to fill it with orange juice instead, you can't add orange juice to the water. It won't taste right, and the glass is sure to overfill. So what do?
You have to empty the water.
Exactly. You create a void, and then you fill it with something else.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
No. I think that was everything.
Good. Then I'll go back to what I was doing, which was watching you. And don't get any ideas about that.
What are you talking about?
Again, I've seen the shit you read. Don't read too much into me or my intentions. Are we clear?
Don't worry. I've got my book boyfriends, but I don't see you as the book boyfriend type. Not to mention you're an archdemon. I don't see how that would work in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
Although I have read plenty of books with archdemons in them.
I heard that.
What am I gonna do?